Greetings, fellow traveler in the post-classical period. Do you want to become the richest in your family? Do you want to live in a city full of treasure and prosperity? Well, look no further. Welcome to the beautiful place of Timbuktu. Living in Timbuktu will grant you with endless happiness. Now, despite our lack of dancing and music, we are sure that after visiting Timbuktu, you will be this joyful and happy. Timbuktu is located in West Africa on the southern edge of the Sahara, about 8 miles north of the Niger River. This geographical location is advantageous as it gives us a strong source of water. Remember that water is very important because we live on the edge of the Sahara Desert. This is practically the smartest place to come if you're wanting to survive. The geography of Timbuktu is also advantageous because it is a natural meeting point of Songhai, Wangara, Fulani, Tuareg, and Arabs. This means that our communication is very effective. Are you a practicing Muslim seeking for the perfect place to live and practice your religion? Well, look no further. Timbuktu is a very popular center of Islamic culture. Islam was spread here by means of trade through the trans-Saharan trade routes from North Africa. One of our greatest leaders, Mansa Musa, ruled the Mali Empire for 25 years from about 1312 to 1337 CE. In 1324, he traveled the pilgrimage of Hajj to the holy city of Mecca. On his pilgrimage to Mecca, he took and gave out so much gold to Cairo, Medina, and Mecca that he caused an inflation of gold in the Mediterranean. Our culture is heavily influenced by Islam. The great teachings of Islam are collected and produced here in several 100,000 manuscripts. Women in Timbuktu have more rights as a result of Islamic influence. Women are often valued for their labor as field workers and for producing heirs. The traveling of Mansa Musa caused a boom in intellectual and trade activity. When Mansa Musa returned from Mecca, he brought with him an Egyptian architect by the name of Abu Ishaq al-Sahili. Mansa Musa also built a royal palace, or Madugu, in Timbuktu and invited Arab scholars to Timbuktu. Many different cities are beginning to send merchants to Timbuktu to gather gold, ivory, salt, and slaves in exchange for cloth and horses. Mansa Musa made Mali known worldwide. Timbuktu is a flourishing center for the trans-Saharan gold and salt trade. Founded in the 11th century by Tuareg in Mashigan, Timbuktu owes its rise to its unique geographical location. It is a major trading post for goods traveling from West to North Africa. The trade in salt, books, and gold by both African and Arab traders led to the city's economic rise. Gold comes to Timbuktu from the south, and the salt from the north. Books are the refined work of black and Arab scholars. The prosperity of the city attracts Africans and Arabs who are both scholars and merchants. This unique combination of scholarship and business is what makes Timbuktu a city of wealth. The Mali Empire is divided into provinces. The boundaries are usually based on conquered territories. The conquered territories that become provinces are sometimes left as vassal states, in which the local king or leader remain in control of the kingdom. To keep the local leaders' loyalty, the king sends representatives to supervise the vassal kings. Although there are vassal kings, the Mansa, or emperor, plays a significant role in the empire. The emperor has a lot of control over trade. On key imports such as salt, taxes are implemented, and the king has monopolistic control over some key trade items. The developments of strong political units occur slowly than in many other parts of the world because of the large varieties of ethnicity and language in sub-Saharan Africa. Here in Timbuktu, social life revolves around villages. Food is provided by means of a combination of hunting, herding, and limited agriculture. Women are valued here for their hard labor. They are also respected for their storytelling abilities and their role in educating young people about moral values and religious beliefs. Lineage here is sometimes matrilineal, and women often inherit property. As you can see, we are not as patriarchal as other societies are. Here in Timbuktu, West African artists create masterpieces out of bronze and ivory. You can tell by the material that we use that we consider the beauty of art. African tribes as a whole possess a high degree of skill in carving and sculpture. In sub-Saharan Africa, architecture is majorly influenced by Zimbabwe, as it stands out for the impressive stone buildings and walls. The stones are carefully cut and then set in place. Here in Timbuktu, 14th century builders used timber as skeletons in reinforcing mud mosques. Architecture is also influenced by Islam, as mosques are all over the place. Well, that is all for today's segment. We hope that you've taken the city of divine light, Timbuktu, into consideration. Thank you for your time. May your travels be safe.